Hello everyone and welcome back to Cybernos YouTube channel. Today is a very special day because we have Sameer with us who has passed CISSP exam recently and we are catching him up fresh in this moment and I can't wait for you to hear his journey, strategies and lessons learned. Sameer's story is going to inspire every CISSP aspirant watching this. We are going to unpack it all. I'm going to get some tips from him. So, Sameer, first of all, congratulations from
Thanks,
us
Pratima.
and thank you for joining the call.
Thanks, Pratima, for introducing me. Thanks, everyone, having me on this the session even to share my journey. So, my name is Samir Khandar, and I have passed my CISSP exam in 140 days. Dream come true, right? When we say that CISSP, it holds the high value, in the cybersecurity world or experience. So, my experience, I have a 20 years of experience in cybersecurity plus infrastructure, where I'm working currently on many cybersecurity project, which covers most of the domain out of which I learned as a part of CISSP.
Okay, Sameer, you followed CyberNOS CST 3.0 framework, right? So, what one specific way it changed your approach towards the preparation and gave you the edge in your actual CISSP exam?
I started my journey around 15th of March, right? So batch 42, that was my batch with Manoj sir. Before that, I was searching for the good content or good coach who can help me out to pass the CISSP. Even I have tried my own doing the certification study, which is like they took the Xerox for around 300 or no 3,000 pages, right? So I studied for 1 month, but that is quite impossible when you have other responsibilities, you have family, you have job responsibilities, right? So that's a very hard, I think, to achieve this type of learning methodology. After that, I decided, no, this is not the way I should study, because of the time limitation, right? Because we are not in a college where we have a couple of time where we can spend, and time we can spend and we can learn. So in the professional life, where we have a very limited time and we need to gain more things out of that, right? And then perform best out of it, right? So that was the thing. And then I started searching for the coach on the LinkedIn and on the Google and everywhere. And there I was introduced to Cybernos by my friend, who already was there as a part of the Cybernaut journey. And I sent the invite to Manoj sir, and I was not sure who is going to take the classes, right, or who is going to coach me. And Manoj sir himself joined this invitation, saying that, okay, whatever the queries you have, you just go ahead and ask me. And I was asking, who is going to take my coaching. So he said, I am the person who is going to take my your coaching. So that was like the way he is available to everyone, right? Saying that, okay, I am available, you don't worry. So I told him my queries. I have done my SSCP, that was the certification I did earlier. And then I wanted to go for CISSP. So what is the difference between them? Because both are like the younger brother and the elder brother, so like that. So he told me that SSCP is more on technical and the CISSP is more on your concepts and management level. So that way he convinced me, okay, you are in a good hand and you can go ahead. And then when I joined the Cybernos, right, the journey of what I was expecting, like the minimum time every day, right, bang on the concept. That's the second part. And the third one is about mindset, right? How because it is a management question. If you're technical, you can read it and you can give the exam. That's not the quite impossible thing. But when you come to the leadership, right, you need to think from the all perspective, where you have a similar kind of answers, but you need to choose the best, right? So that need a mindset. And that is the Manoj sir, when he perform a gym session, right, that is a mindset he set up for everyone, that, okay, this is the way you should analyze the question, you should answer the question. So that is the best way of having the gym sessions, or going to the Manoj sir's sessions, on Saturday weekend batches. So I must say, this was a very the great experience, where the time was definitely given by Manoj sir itself. You also have to spend the time. It is not like only it is a responsibility of Manoj sir to give you the clearance in CISS. Even though you need to spend a time there, where even after the Manoj sir has given a guidance on 100 days, But after that, whatever you have the days left with you after after booking the exam, you need to utilize that time out of your best, like 8 hours of study, 7 hours of study, going through the concept, going through the exam questions. But I must say this is the great experience I have with the Cybernos, where I was lucky even I got the guidance from the Manus.
And that was my second question, actually. Like you were talking about our 4 hours of gym sessions, right? So during our 4 hours of gym session, which we call as exam practice sessions, did you experience a moment where your thinking shifted from just answering questions to truly thinking like a CISSP professional?
Definitely, indeed, even many of the things. See, what we think, right? We know everything as a being the 20 years of experience.
Yeah.
That always come that okay, I know the answer of this question, right? So that, but and even in few of the weekend section, I got the score which is below 60 as well, because that was a shift where when I give my answer wrong, right, in the gym session there, Manoj sir is watching in the behind that who is giving the wrong answers, right?
Correct.
And he is particularly, even though I'm wrong, he is asking me, okay, Samir, tell me, why did you choose this answer, right? So when he says that, I clear up my mind saying that, okay, this is why I choose this. So this is my thought process. And I explain to him that this is the reason I choose this answer, right? But when it is wrong, right, then he comes back and say that no, this concept is not correct, this is somewhere you are wrong, and you need to correct your concept, or you need to add the other pointers where you are going wrong. So that is something added immediately on that point itself, right, which strikes you, okay, I did this wrong and this is the correct way of doing it. So that helps basically in the gym sessions.
Well answered, Samir. So now my next question is like under Manojji's mentorship, what one piece of advice or perspective that stayed with you during the exam and helped you crack this tough certification?
There are many, basically, when we talk about most, when we talk about primary. So that's the basic difference when we have a gym sessions, right? When we talk about, because this is the when you go for the exam, it is not very straightforward exam, right? It is not asking you, okay, this is the question, give me the answer. No. So it comes with multiple, the combination of domain, and where the terms like primary, most, likely. So these terms, right, where it is very important to have a good mindset and while solving the exam. And there Manoj sir's guidance comes here. Okay, what do you mean by the primary? You need to go into the very core of that question, right? Most likely something, definitely you are going to have the similar kind of 2-3 answers, and then you need to pick up the best out of it. So the way the analyzing the question, it always been a part of the station, and that's definitely help everyone, basically, right? While going to the exam, and you realize the importance of this terminologies, or no, even though going through the practice questions, or going to the exam, that if you remember that core concept which is shared by Manoj sir, then definitely it will be easy for you to give the answer, even though in the exam itself.
Very well, Samir. Then, which is like one of your favorite domains? Can you talk about it a little bit?
I am leading the SOC operations, so security operations is the favorite domain, where we talk about SIEM, we talk about many things, where it covers the concept which I'm going through every day, right? So that covers up that concepts in security operations. And one of the other domain which is favorite is a network, because that is also adds many things in my everyday jobs, right? So these two domains, I would say, they are the favorite one.
Piece of advice would you like to give to the audience who is looking for the best CISSP training?
I would say, so just to add into it, right? So earlier also I said, learning into the college life, or just you are a fresher, that's a different thing, right? But spend the 15 years or 20 years in the industry, right? And you have many responsibilities, even though you start your day at morning 10 and even you end at 10 day your evening 10, right? So that's the time frame, because you have to be available for the whole day, right? And in that day, to identify the time, it's the most difficult part, right? So you cannot go and read something, right? So that is the way where the Manoj comes and they say, okay, every day you read for 1 hour, you give 1 hour to me, you go through my LMS sessions, you practice my questions, so that will take maximum 1 hour. So once you go through, it is a difficult time when you start, right? Every or about the habit has to be built, and
Right.
it takes some time, 10 days, 15 days, and then once you get a habit, you will enjoy that, doing that, the practice every day or reading through every day. So building the habit is important. And the second one is giving the time, and when you are giving that 1 hour, it should be the best out of it, right? It is not like, okay, I am doing the other job as well, and I am doing
Mm-hmm.
this the 1 hour session as well. When you are give that best, so you can utilize that time most out of the day. And this is
Right.
something is required for professional, which is our 15 or 20 years, because there are many responsibilities out of it. So I must say that the Manoj sir sessions are definitely going to help the professional like me, which are really difficult to find a time in a day even. So the approach or the methodologies the Manoj sir has set up, that's going to definitely help the professionals, with the busy schedule.
Uh, Thank you, Sameer, for joining the call and sharing your honest review with the audience. I'm sure your journey will serve as a roadmap for many cybersecurity professionals out there who are preparing for this challenging certification. And
Thank
to
you.
everyone watching, remember, CISSP is not just about reading books or solving few questions. It's about building the right mindset, understanding the core concepts and applying them in your real world scenario. So if Sameer's story has motivated you, do subscribe to our channel and check out our CISSP Success Toolkit. We are coming up with new batch very soon. And follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram for your daily tips. We keep on putting some insightful information on our LinkedIn and Instagram. Don't forget to follow us over there. And once again, congratulations, Sameer, and to your continuous success in the world of cybersecurity. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Pratima, having me. Have a good day.